Dork Entertainment, DE Sports. Today we've got the World Cup men's cricket match, India versus Afghanistan. We've got our pre-game discussion. We've got Sumit here, who's flown all the way back from England just to be here for this discussion. How was your trip?
I thought I'd get out of the miserable cold in London and join the miserable cold in Sydney. Thought it might be a good change.
Well done. It's freezing here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got India versus Afghanistan tonight.
Yeah.
So let's just have a look at where we're at the moment. So India has, from 4 games, 3 victories.
Yeah.
They're on 7 points currently.
Like we're the only team that's played only 4 games. Like it's really weird sort of scheduling that we've had. Everyone else is sort of on like 6 matches already, and we're still on 4. So,
do you know what I have a feeling? I have a feeling the BCCI have influenced the timing, because a lot of the games are on prime time Saturday. The main game Sunday.
Well, they do have 90% of the power in world cricket. So I'm guessing they can choose when they want to play.
You've got Afghanistan here on 5 games and 5 losses, unfortunately. They haven't really played to their potential, Afghanistan, this World Cup. They are a much better team. I think they have lost a few star players, through injury.
Yeah.
Mohammad Shahzad is out, and Rashid Khan is sort of off his game a bit at the moment. He's usually their main star bowler.
Yeah.
Mohammad Nabi, he's the experienced player there. He does, he's on and off in some games at the moment. So, look, you never know with Afghanistan, when they're gonna strike.
Yeah, it's kind of disappointing. I've pinned Afghanistan as my second team to watch in this tournament. I really wish they won a bit more games. It looked like they have the talent. It looks like they have the talent, but it just seems like they either hit themselves out or they get hammered in the bowling, which they did the other day with Rashid Khan and his 9 overs for 110. That was
so he became the first bowler to be hit for 110 runs in a World Cup.
Yeah, in the World Cup, yeah. So, that's pretty disappointing from a bowler like Rashid Khan.
That's not the record you want.
Yeah, a class bowler. He's a class bowler. You've seen it in the Big Bash. You've seen it around the world. He can bowl at the highest level, but it just seems like he's not really firing this World Cup. And so are Afghanistan's, some of its stars aren't firing. So
I guess, they did come up against England, who are on fire at the moment with the bat. Although the last game, England did lose. Yeah,
we'll discuss that for a little bit. Actually, England, let's do a little bit of discussion on that. Last night, England losing to Sri Lanka. So that just opened up the whole group, I think. Sri Lanka's definitely got a shot now to make the semis.
Yep.
But yeah, England now losing to its second Asian nation. Did have a problem against spin, possibly.
You never know. That's
could be the weakness.
They've come up against. We're going a bit off topic, but they've come up against. I wouldn't say weak teams, but like not really the strong teams yet. I think the next 3 games they do have India, they do have Australia, and they have New Zealand. So they're all top 4 teams there.
Yeah.
So
see how they go against them.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. So coming back to, we're talking about injuries. We'll move on to India. India have some injury concerns too. They've got Shikhar Dhawan, who is now out of the World Cup.
Yeah.
So he's finished from this World Cup because of his hairline fracture on his thumb.
Yeah.
And we've got Rishabh Pant coming into the squad. Now, whether he can break into the team, I'm not really sure yet, because they do have Vijay Shankar, who played the last game, and he had an average to okay game. He didn't do anything really special, although he did get a wicket, so that probably kept him in the team as well. But it is against Afghanistan, so you would want to test out Rishabh Pant as well before you play him against one of the bigger teams.
I could see India resting some players for this game, but they got to be careful not to be too confident, because the last time the 2 teams met, it was a tie in the Asia Cup.
And I think they did rest Rohit or Shikhar Dhawan in that game.
Yeah, so they got to, I don't know, they could rest someone, but I don't know if it's the right thing to do.
I think they should play their full strength team. This is the World Cup.
Yeah, you don't rest. Yeah, true. I'd play the full strength team. You wouldn't want to rest for the. This is a World Cup game. You have to treat it with respect, even if it is against Afghanistan. You got to treat your opponent with respect. So
the conundrum is you've got Vijay Shankar or Rishabh Pant.
Yeah.
And then you've got the bowling where I believe Bhuvneshwar Kumar has a slight hamstring strain. So he will probably miss this game, which brings in Mohammad Shami. Yeah. So because India only play 2 fast bowlers, really you can't really replace that with the spin bowler. You've got Jadeja waiting in the wings as well.
Yeah.
But he won't be the replacement. I think they'll bring in Mohammad Shami, who is also an excellent bowler. So we were talking a little bit earlier about the previous contest. I think they were both in Asia Cup. I think the first one was when Afghanistan were just starting out. I think India won that easily. I think it was 159 runs they bowled Afghanistan out for, and they got that within like 30 to 40 overs. So it was a pretty easy victory. The second game in the Asia Cup, 2018, Afghanistan drew that game, actually. I think it was 240, 250 they scored. Yeah. And India were bowled out within 49.5 overs, so they just missed out on that one. But yeah, look, it's going to be an interesting contest. I think both teams, probably Afghanistan want to prove themselves at the moment because they do have a lot of talent, and they haven't actually proven themselves, World Cup worthy at this stage.
Yeah. What was it? What's the news around the pitch and the conditions?
Look, the pitch, it's hard to tell in England because sometimes it does look like a green top, but then you get after the first 10 overs, it's a flat batting track.
Yeah, so that's the thing that you have to really read pitches well as a captain when you're there, because as we saw the game against Pakistan, Pakistan saw the conditions, the overcast conditions, the pitch, and they were like, "Yep, gonna send India in," and India scored a big total. So you got to be careful with that sort of decision when you're making it as a captain.
Yeah. So they're expecting a belter of a pitch actually. So it's going to be a good batting pitch. The average first inning score in the last 5 ODIs completed there was 286. Yeah. Okay. So it looks like a pretty good pitch, I think. The only thing I'm thinking is the weather conditions. Yeah. Because we do know that
it's pretty bad of it.
Yeah. So you've just come from England?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
We're just having a look at the weather because that can play. That did play spoil sport for the India versus New Zealand game.
Yeah. So the weather is kind of weird there. Like out of nowhere, you'll get sunshine, and then out of nowhere you would get rain. Like just 5 minutes later. So you gotta be careful with the weather. At the moment, I think it's okay. So we'll have a game.
Yeah. So just partly cloudy. There's not really much chance of rain, but we may get patchy rain.
Yeah, patchy rain.
But it doesn't look like it will rain. It's very low chance of rain here. Right. So that's excellent.
Actually, I want to discuss how do you think the boys went in the game against Pakistan as well. Discuss that briefly.
I think they played really well.
Yeah.
Rohit Sharma. I think that Pakistan. We've seen in the last couple of games, Pakistan start off pretty poorly with their bowling. Yeah. But in the last 10 overs, they do bring it back.
They bring it back, because they got some really good death bowlers.
Yeah, Mohammad Ami has been really good in the death.
Yeah, Mohammad Ami's been really good all around, actually. Yeah. And it's just the other bowlers, and their batsmen aren't really firing at the moment as well. So. And
Wahab Riaz as well. He's a bit average in the middle, but then at the end of the game, he does come back and bowl very tight. Yeah. So that was a good victory by India there, I think.
Yeah, it was definitely good.
We'll have a look at some of the upcoming games after that for India and Afghanistan. So India, the next game they have is West Indies, so that's going to be a crunch game. West Indies are hot and cold. They're looking to fire as well. This is Chris Gale's last World Cup. Yeah. So they'll be looking to fire. India after that have England, which is going to be a crunch game.
Oh, that's going to be a cracker. England is on fire. Obviously yesterday they lost, but they are on fire throughout the tournament. They're scoring big scores. We'll just have to see how that pitch is in Birmingham, because that would be insane if it's another belter of a pitch. because we could see something in excess of 400. England have recently said that 500 is possible. They think they can score 500. That's pretty confident for that team, I gotta say.
And then India's got Bangladesh and Sri Lanka after that.
Yeah, and Bangladesh the other day played real well also against what was it? South Africa? No, was it against England?
Bangladesh beat South Africa, and then I think England.
Yeah, they played alright against England. I think they nearly.
Australia.
It was Australia, that's right. Yeah. Well, Australia scored 380.
380. They scored 333.
Yeah. So they played okay. They're definitely better than a lot of the other teams that you'd think would be doing well at this stage, like Pakistan and West Indies. But
Afghanistan have Bangladesh next after this game.
Okay.
So that should be a good contest, I think.
Yes.
And then they've got Pakistan. Now, interestingly, there's been a bit of tension between Afghanistan and Pakistan fans, especially. Well, I was seeing on TikTok a lot of videos.
TikTok, because TikTok's a great resource for information.
Because India takes the victory in their stride against Pakistan, but Afghanistan fans apparently have been teasing some Pakistani fans, so they've not been happy. Look, it's a sport, we all have a bit of fun, but nothing to get to.
Although those Safraz memes pretty funny, I must say.
Yeah, he was yawning, but we don't know what the real reason why he was yawning.
He's could have been really tired.
So look, it looks like it's going to be a great game. We're probably going to get a lot of runs. It looks like a belter of a pitch. So tune in tonight at 7:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time for India versus Afghanistan. And we hope you enjoy the game. Please leave a comment below, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the little notification button so you get notified of any new video from Dork Entertainment. So enjoy the game. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.